Imagine waking up to the news that your country's defense minister has just been fired in the middle of a major conflict. What does this mean for national security, and more importantly, how does it affect the geopolitical landscape? Let's dive into the shocking dismissal of Yoav Gallant by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and explore the ripple effects on Israel and its closest ally, the United States. On November 5th, 2024, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced the dismissal of Defense Minister Yoav. This move comes amidst ongoing military operations in Gaza and Lebanon, and rising tensions within the Israeli government, with Israel Katz taking over as defense minister and Gideon stepping in as foreign minister. The reshuffle signals a pivotal moment in Israeli politics. On November 5th, 2024, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced the dismissal of Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, citing a crisis of trust that had developed between them. This marked Gallant's second firing after his initial dismissal in March 2023 due to his warnings about judicial reforms endangering national security. Gallant's criticisms of the government's handling of national security and his opposition to judicial reforms had previously led to significant public protests, known as the Night of Gallant. His reinstatement was short-lived, as ongoing tensions within Netanyahu's coalition and differences in wartime management resurfaced. Far-right National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir supported the firing, calling Gallant an obstacle to achieving victory in the conflict. Conversely, opposition leaders condemned the move, suggesting it compromised national security for political gain. Gallant had expressed concerns that Israel was fighting without a compass, criticizing the lack of clear objectives in military operations against Hamas and Iran. This sentiment was part of the growing distrust between him and Netanyahu. Israel Katz, previously the foreign minister, is known for his hardline views on security and Palestine. His appointment is seen as a strategic move to bolster Israel's military stance amidst ongoing conflicts. But Katz's extensive experience in national security is expected to guide Israel through these turbulent times. Gideon, a seasoned politician and former minister without a portfolio, has been appointed as the new foreign minister. SAR's role will be crucial in navigating Israel's foreign relations, particularly with the United States and other key allies. The reshuffle aims to stabilize Netanyahu's coalition, which has been strained by disputes over military draft exemptions for the Ultra-Orthodox community. Gallant's approval of drafting additional Haranim had opposed demands from Ultra-Orthodox parties, contributing to his dismissal. The US and Israel have maintained a strong strategic alliance for decades, marked by substantial military aid and diplomatic support. This relationship has been pivotal in addressing regional threats and promoting mutual security interests. The reshuffle may impact US support for Israel. While the Biden administration has largely backed Israel's defense initiatives, sudden changes in key defense positions could prompt a reassessment of ongoing military aid and collaborative efforts. In the US, reactions to Gallant's dismissal have been mixed. Some politicians and analysts view it as an internal matter with little impact on the bilateral relationship, while others express concern over the potential instability it might bring to Israel's defense policies. The US plays a critical role in Israel's defense strategies, providing advanced military technology and intelligence support. The new appointments of Katz and SAR are likely to maintain, if not strengthen, this cooperation, ensuring that U.S.-Israel relations remain robust. Israel's military operations in Gaza, Lebanon, and against Iranian targets have intensified. The use of air-launched ballistic missiles and increased ground actions reflect a strategic shift in response to regional threats. Gallant's dismissal could alter Israel's approach to these conflicts. His emphasis on clear war objectives and a more cautious strategy might give way to Katz's more aggressive stance, potentially escalating military engagements. The international community has closely monitored these developments. Neighboring countries, as well as international bodies like the UN, have expressed concern over the escalation of violence and the humanitarian impact in Gaza. The US has urged Israel to balance military actions with efforts to minimize civilian casualties. Efforts to secure the release of hostages held in Gaza remain unresolved. The reshuffle in Israel's defense leadership may influence negotiation strategies and international mediation efforts. The Israeli public is divided over Gallant's dismissal. Supporters of Netanyahu view it as a necessary step to strengthen national security, while critics see it as a politically motivated decision that undermines military leadership. Netanyahu's government faces significant challenges, including coalition tensions and public protests. The dismissal of Gallant and the subsequent appointments are seen as attempts to stabilize the government, though they may also deepen political divides. The future of Israeli politics remains uncertain. Netanyahu's ability to maintain coalition unity and effectively manage ongoing conflicts will be critical. The new defense and foreign ministers will play pivotal roles in shaping Israel's military strategies and international relations. In summary, the dismissal of Defense Minister Yoav Gallant by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has sparked significant political and military developments. The appointments of Israel Katz and Gideon signal a strategic shift in Israel's defense and foreign policies. The impact on U.S.-Israel relations, ongoing military operations, and domestic political stability will be closely watched in the coming months. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on the latest developments in global geopolitics. What do you think about Netanyahu's decision to fire Gallant? Let us know in the comments below.